Merci beaucoup, Jody. C'est un grand plaisir pour moi d'être ici ce soir pour un événement spécial pour les membres de la partie et tous les gens qui sont ici. Merci pour votre présence. Jody, I just want to say congratulations to you as you wrap up your 17th year of service and start your 18th year of service as an MLA here. Great job by you in this area. Thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a great night. It's a great night for us as candidates, and it's a great night for all of you to get a chance to hear what we're going to say and where we would like to take the party and what kind of government we would like to run as a leader and as a premier of the province of New Brunswick. The Allen family came to New Brunswick back in the 1780s, and my mom's family, the Hewsons, came in the late 1800s. My family's been involved in agriculture. They've been involved in railway operations. They've been involved in education, healthcare. And the one common denominator for my family is they all worked hard for over 150 years. They've worked hard to make a contribution to this province. And that's why I'm running for leader, because I want to translate the over 20 years of business experience I've had both in Canada and the US, both in the private and public sector, and the 10 years as a member of parliament for Tobique-Machtaquac. There's no greater gift that anybody can give you than the opportunity to serve them as their elected official. And I want to bring that experience to the table. But this next election isn't all about getting rid of a bad government. We all know they're bad. They're bad. They just shifted the deck chairs in the Titanic today, but that Titanic is still a Titanic. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to have to stand for something in 2018. And I offer there three things that are very important. Number one, the economy and job creation. Number two, controlling our spending so that we achieve the outcomes and make smart decisions about how we spend our money to achieve outcomes. And three, a New Brunswick that's equitable and fair for everybody. And under the economy, we have many great resources. It's been said we have many resources above the ground and below the ground, and we need to develop those. But in the short term, one of the greatest impacts that we can have right now is helping our small and medium-sized enterprises. The businesses that have been built here for decades and hundreds of years and handed down through many family generations. It pains me every time we see them want to undertake an expansion or something else, they get hammered by property taxes or they get hammered by regulation. We need to rethink our whole tax structure that creates the incentive, rather than government subsidies, to create the incentive so that they want to put skin in the game, and guess what? We're prepared with our tax policy to be there for them, to help them with their cash flow. We also need to develop, I've seen tremendous innovation in the past 10 years, especially around the agriculture and forestry industry. And when you look at that, what tremendous innovation that allows us to capture the sectors that are already going. When you look at drone technology, you look at automated milkers in the dairy industry, the tremendous strides that we've taken as a province, and we need to continue to support that. Ladies and gentlemen, New Brunswick has a spending problem. In 10 years, our spending in the province of New Brunswick has grown by 3.3% a year. Over twice inflation. If we'd have just kept it at 2.5%, we would have $600 million less in spending today than we do. And looking at an HST increase coming up on July 1st. That's insane. We need to get outcomes and where we spend our money. There's no greater service a government can provide than actually providing a trained workforce and kids that are graduating from school with a work ethic and an education. We need to have those outcomes, and we need to spend our money on those outcomes as opposed to churning curriculum in district offices and having administration grow, whereas we rob assets from the classroom. And what could be better than to actually develop policies within our healthcare system which benefit our seniors? The idea of a home first policy. Can you imagine the dignity of having our seniors be able to stay in their own home provided with the support? What an awesome thing, rather than sitting in a hospital at $1,100 a day waiting to go to a nursing home, when they could actually, in many cases, own their own home and could actually be in their own home. It's not only dignity for the senior, there's a business case for the province of New Brunswick, and guess what? we create a whole line of service industry in our rural and